Good afternoon. It's Thursday. It's springtime in Augusta, and what you see behind us is the pairing up right now for the first round. We're going to be out here. I've got Barry Schultz with me. Barry, how are you today, man?
I'm doing all right, Billy. This doesn't feel like springtime. It feels like summer in Wisconsin, but you know.
Well, he's got his Wisconsin colors on, and he's going to be out here helping us this weekend as well. What's going on behind us is Pete May, the tournament director, is sort of pairing up the schools as to who's going to play. And what are we going to see the first round out here this afternoon?
We're going to see some alternate shot out there. Teams are going to pair up, and they're going to have 4 guys per team on each box, and they're out there and play some alternate shot doubles.
Now, we're actually, this afternoon, we're going to be on the Hippo Red, and the Hippo has 3 tee pads, and they'll start out on the red. Tomorrow afternoon, they'll play the blue, and then they'll play the black this weekend. This is the shortest layout these guys get to play, and it's really sort of an easy lead-in and a good start to the event.
I think that you hit that right on the head there, Billy. I think it's a good start for them. They're going to be nervous out here. These guys aren't your typical tournament pros. Yes, they've played plenty of tournament golf, but they're not professionals. They're amateurs. They're good golfers, but they are amateurs. So they're going to need to break the ice a little bit, shake off some of the rust and nervousness, and hopefully the afternoon round will go a little better when they're under a little more of a challenge on a tougher course.
Well, this is the Collegiate Championships. This is the first day. I'm Billy Crump. This is Barry Schultz. We're going to bring it to you. Well, Barry and I are going to go. We're going to get our Gotta Go game plan on. We're going to go talk to a few teams, see what their game plan is.
We'll see if they can get some buddies match up together to keep the good mojo flowing, and see if they can get some short guy with a good putter or a long thrower with a good up shot guy. We'll see what's up.
Yeah, we'll see what the game plan is. Well, we're here with the defending champs, Barry. This is Mississippi State, man. How you guys doing?
Doing good.
So, what's the game plan?
I'll win it again, I believe. No, a lot of schools came out this year. It's going to be a lot of tough competition, but we really feel like we're standing a good chance to repeat this year.
Now, are there any seniors on the team? Is this your last time here by chance?
I'm the only one leaving.
The only one leaving? So that's pretty good.
Back again.
How about All-Americans? We got any All-Americans on this?
Me and Drew Davis and Robert Stroop, we were both All-Americans last year. I made first team All-Americans. Stroop was second team All-American.
Nice, on the same team. Well, good luck this weekend and defend that title.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thanks for coming out.
Now, you guys won last year. When you guys prepared last year, compared to what you're preparing this year, mentally, expectations, practice-wise, is there anything different with those success you had last year?
Well, last year it was we just formed the club, and we found out about this, and we really wanted to form the club because of this tournament right here. We were able to get out here, and we really didn't know what to expect. We came out here, and winning was above any of our expectations. I mean, we all wanted to, but in the back of your head, we weren't really sure since it was our first year.
Right.
But now that we've kind of experienced it, and we're back in our second year, nothing is going to satisfy us unless we win it again.
Well, the trick is going to be to keep that happy-go-lucky attitude that you had last year and keep it today, keep it this weekend, and hopefully it'll serve you well again. All right, Drew, last year you came away with this thing as the champion of it all.
I did.
Does that change anything that you did coming into this, or change your expectations, or are you just kind of going to go into it and see what happens?
I guess it's kind of like the team thing. I mean, any short of repeat is just going to leave me wanting more.
That's good.
Yeah. I mean.
Did you practice more this year than you did last year?
Well, no.
All right. Let's hope they keep smiling and keep that good attitude going all weekend long.
That's Mississippi State. Give us the hand.
All right. How we go?
Let's start here.
White.
Come here. Ready? Move! White! Fight! Mississippi State! Whoa! Damn right!
All right, here we are with Team South Carolina. We got Alan Beaver as the coach / manager. And you want to introduce the guys, say what's going on?
I'll let them introduce themselves so they can get some little air time. We'll go ahead and start it off.
I'm Will Thorson. I'm a grad student at USC.
Garrett Wallace.
Ted Jeffries.
Tyler Graham.
Kevin Allison.
Alan Kane.
Hudson Harper.
I'm the team captain, Alan Kane. I just want to welcome everybody to the National Collegiate Disc Golf Championships. It's definitely a huge thing that we're having going on. This is our biggest year yet. We got 26 teams coming out here. We want more and more teams coming out. You can go to ncdgu.com to find out more about the tournament. The pdga.com will definitely have information on it. and just visit those sites. We want to get as many teams out here as we can. Spectators are welcome. Bring everybody and everybody. Support your schools.
Well, there we got Alan Captain giving us a little what's up on the event, and I think this is a typical, prototypical team that we have here at this week's event. We have Alan as a professional player, a great captain, making sure that everybody knows, a coach, making sure everybody knows that they're prepared. You got all this kind of gear for resting in between rounds, for food, for relaxation. He knows what can come up in a tournament situation, so Alan's just a perfect coach to have. As far as game plans go, do we know who's playing with whom and what we're going to attack this afternoon?
Yeah, we have our championship team. It's made up of myself, Alan Kane, Hudson Harper. He's the president of our Gamecock Disc Golf Club. We got Kevin Allison and Tim Jeffries rounding out the championship team. For our first flight team, we're going to have Will, Garrett, Tyler, and Mike Buck, who's on his way.
And there you have it, South Carolina. We got a Gamecock cheer.
Gamecocks!
And here we are with the Florida Gator team. Garrett Gerthy, the coach and or captain of the team here. What do you got for a game plan this afternoon? Who's going out with who?
Today we got David Wang and Brian Neiman here. They're going to go out as our first team, head team. And following we got Josh and Bob. They're going to be playing. And they're going to come out and stay strong like they've been practicing. And if they do that, they should do pretty well this weekend.
We have a new little wrinkle added this year from last year. We have a coach's timeout that you can take at hole 2 and hole 11. Depending on how the round may be going for your team, do you have any ideas on what you may want to say or do at that time?
Basically, I'm going to try to walk along the ropes, as a spectator as much as I can and figure out what they're doing. If they're doing anything wrong, once I get to the timeout holes,
just for this round.
basically give them the pointers on what they need to do on the tough putting holes, as far as, the baskets sticking up high in the barrels, and, basically give them what they need to move on and finish out the course the best, safest way they can.
Right on. And what about you guys? Not every team has a nice captain or coach like Double G here. Do you guys think you're really getting something from Double G at times, or all the time, some of the times, not as much as you'd like, or what's going on?
I think, I'm the captain for this team, but he's the coach.
Right.
Having a pro give us tips for this course is very valuable. Coming from Florida, it's a big disadvantage because we don't have all this elevation change.
Sure.
So we've been practicing the past couple weeks, preparing for the uphill putts, the downhill slopes, and stuff like that. But our motto is drive for show, putt for dough.
That's right.
So
that's a good motto.
We're gonna bring our game, and we'll see what happens.
Yep. And also, I'd like to say, Gators has quite a few national championships, and I'd definitely like to see the Gators disc golf team become a national championship and put that in the books.
Right on.
I think it's part of the history in making, and how about we start now?
Do we have a team cheer or a Gator cheer you guys want to get it go?
Yeah, ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3, Gator Bay! Woo! Yeah, Gator Bay! Woo! Yeah!
I'm Ken Climo, 12-time world champion. We're here at the U.S. National Collegiate Disc Golf Championships. There's 26 colleges represented here, and they're playing 2 different courses in a varied format. They're playing some alternate shot doubles today, and they're going to play singles throughout the weekend. There's going to be a lot of strokes done, counted before it's done, and it's anybody's ball game at this point. And there's some baskets on some mounds and some trees out here, and these guys are going to have to throw their best shots to deal with these courses. And best players will come out on top, and one college will celebrate ultimate victory.
Well, I'm Billy Crump and this is Barry Schultz. And I tell you, it's been a long day. It's almost dark, but it really has been a lot of fun out here, Barry.
I haven't thrown a shot, but I'm kind of tired. I had a good time out there watching a lot of golf, and these guys were smiling the whole time, so I'm sure everybody had a good time out there.
Well, we're going to let you know what happened. This was the first day of the Collegiate Championships, Thursday afternoon. We played 2 rounds today, alternate shot doubles. We actually sort of eased into it. There was no OB the first round from the Hippo course. They played the short layout, the reds. The hogback course a little bit different. Western Illinois is in the lead right now, and Barry, they got off to a hot start this morning over on the short course, 16 down.
I don't think they had any morning round jitters, or actually it was afternoon, but they didn't have the first round jitters. Obviously, they shot the 16 down. That got them off to a good start.
Well, Western Illinois at 26 under is in the lead here after the first day. And in second, the University of Alabama Birmingham. They're 25 under, and we watched some of those guys throw out there. And these guys are not pros, but they're not AMs either.
No, definitely skilled golfers. They definitely have an idea what they want to do out there, and they're making some putts. That always helps.
Well, now in third place at 23 under, UAB was 25, Arkansas. And Arkansas also had a big round on the short layout here, a little under 4,000 feet, and I believe they shot a 15 in that round.
I'm sure they maybe felt they left a shot or two out there, but 15 out of 18 is pretty solid. I don't think they should complain at all.
Well, now coming in fourth right now, your defending champs and your current national champ. I guess his reign's over after today's round started, and he'll have to pick it up if he wants to be the national champ again.
Well, they won't be crowning a new champion, so he has the weekend to relish it. He's still the current champion, so
good point.
Sunday.
So Mississippi State in fourth place at 22 under par. In fifth place, all the way from Kansas State. Those guys were out here in their purple. They were looking good, made some good putts. One of the homies, Barry.
Augusta State hanging in there, 7 strokes back at 19 under par.
Well, now they're also not only one of the homies, but they're tied with one of their rivals here locally, South Carolina. They're also 19 under, and you know, we got a little tie there with South Carolina. One of our boys, Alan Beaver, the coach. Those boys ought to pick it up tomorrow.
I think they will, and we're saying that there's 6, 7, 8 strokes back, but you know, there's probably 300 to 400 strokes to be played yet this weekend, so there's a lot of action going on yet.
Well, right behind them, probably the most high-profile team out here, and that's because of their coach, Team Oregon. That's a long way to travel. They brought 3 teams to this event, and they're sitting at 18 under right now. I'll tell you, I watched some of the round, that second round, and one of Dave's kids made at least 3 50-foot putts.
Well, they're probably the team that has the most competition inside their own team. There are guys fighting for that A team spot, fighting for that B team spot. They want to play, and they want it to count when they play, so they're fired up.
Well, now tied with them, speaking of homies, he's not here, but Levon Wolf is the coach of Alabama Huntsville. We talked to those kids. They're at 18 under. Levon, we're missing you. Wish you were here. And rounding out the top 10, another South Carolina big team, Clemson. They're sitting at 18 under as well.
Well, they were having a good time out there wearing their Clemson Tiger tails and having a good time. Let's hope they can pick up the scoring a little bit.
Well, that's the first day here at the Collegiate Championships. We hope you've enjoyed it. Stay tuned. We'll be here all weekend. Well, lucky enough to run down David Feldberg. And David, I'll tell you, you came a long way to here. You brought 3 teams, but you know, you got a little turmoil. You got to go to work. What's the deal?
Well, I have to leave, but I have to play in the Atlanta Open. It's not quite big enough yet for the club to pay for my expenses because we have to bring so many kids. We brought 3 teams. We spent, you know, $5,000 to $7,000 of our club money to get them here. So they can't afford to pay for me yet, and so I earned my own ticket by playing the Atlanta Open. So I could be here 2 days and there 2 days, and then go back with the team. But hopefully I can get back on Sunday to see them finish if there's time. And our B team again is leading the other pool. They're the national champions last year, and they're winning again by a few shots. And hopefully that the A team can make their comeback. Really, the kids were a little stiff today. Like you said, it's a high profile. People expect more out of them because of me, and they were stiff. You know, they didn't get off to a great round, but they had a great second round, 8 under on the hogback, which is a good round, maybe the 3rd or 4th best round.
Well, did you give them any encouraging words to last through the weekend? Yeah. I'm sure they got your cell phone number if they need you.
Yes, they'll be calling me if they have problems, but I just let them know that they're a team and it's a long tournament. Like Barry said, 300 to 400, it's more like 600 strokes left. 600 strokes. And in the 600 strokes, a little difference is 20 shots. So being that they're only 8 shots back of the lead, I thought that was pretty good. As I always tell myself, and I told them, you can't lose the first day and you can't win the first day. You just got to be in position. So what they did was made it so that they have a chance to win, and that's a lot better than last year. Last year at this point, there were teams that were much higher than us, and I knew that we were new, and I didn't know what to expect. So now I got the kids ready. They're more seasoned. They're coming back for their second try, and our goal is to be competitive, and I hope that we are.
Well, that's David Feldberg for the University of Oregon. He's going to go to work. He's going to compete over in Atlanta all weekend, but his heart will be here with his boys. David, good luck this weekend.
Yep, if you're back in Oregon, read on your Ducks. Let's go, Ducks. Come on.
This is now on 2010 415. I dedicate
This is the Climo Bridge. Kid Climo, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're on